Oh, this is so greedy.
Share that beat of love. I wanna ride the all night, working in the middle. I wanna ride the all night.
Alright, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are vlogging today and I'm so excited. I've been on a cookbook kick. Hold on. I've been on a cookbook kick. These are all cookbooks I've bought in the past like week and some change. I'm on a journey, if you will, this year to feel more well-rounded in the kitchen. I want to feel like more of a chef, and I'm looking to cook like outside of the diaspora, if you will. So I'm on a journey to try new recipes, scope the scenery, cook other cultures' food, and cook things that aren't super familiar with me. So that's what this vlog is gonna be. Well, not everything is gonna be fresh and new. Some of the stuff is gonna be regular shit that I cook all the time, but I wanted to document like my little chefing it up journey. Y'all know I cook. I guess down in the kitchen I don't play. But I want to try some recipes, cook new things, bake new things, and I'm bringing y'all along with me for like a, I guess you could call it like a what I cook in a week, what I eat in a week. But not in a healthy chicken and rice, avocado toast, protein type of way. It's gonna be really delicious, unhealthy, soul-filling food. Maybe that's what we'll call our little series, soul-filling food. Let me lower you down so you can see. The first thing we're gonna make is this sticky chili chicken with hot and sour pineapple. Definitely not something I would cook like regularly, but I wanna try it. I bought a pineapple last week, so it's a little ripe, you know. And I've got everything else I need. We need to marinate the chicken. We're gonna have this chicken tonight for like a little family night. It's a little bit before lunchtime right now, so I'm gonna marinate the chicken before I go out. I wanna go to the liquor store to get some stuff to make like a Japanese mule. It's a cocktail we have at one of our favorite sushi spots, but we'll talk about that later when the time comes. But we're focused on the chicken right now. So this is Allison Roman's Nothing Fancy cookbook. I want to get all of her cookbooks. She has two. Was that this? Or was that a goose? Because the geese outside of my house act a fool. I don't know if that was this thing sliding or whatever. Here is a close-up of it. And I've got cake on the back of the stove. If you're not new here, I bake mostly. That's my thing. That's my bread and butter. But since it's like family night, I want to go ahead and do a little cake. We're going to do like my bootleg Southern Baptist tres leches cake. Not very authentic, but delicious. Yes, I'll show y'all that when the time comes. But we're going to marinate this chicken, put our cake in the fridge. And I guess I want to put like a strawberry sauce on our tres leches cake. So maybe let's put the strawberries on the stove and then marinate the chicken so that can cook while we do this. Okay, for the strawberries, I'm gonna sprinkle in some sugar. Just a little, nothing crazy. And then since we're not cooking these for long, I'm gonna just sprinkle in a little cornstarch, just a little. And then get it in some water. Oh, that might have been too much actually, but it's fine. It really just needs to come to a boil to activate the cornstarch, and then I'll pull it off, you know? And this is the chicken. I lightly seasoned it just because, I mean, I feel like you can't just put a marinade on something. Like the seasoning gotta make contact some kind of way. So lightly seasoned it. Brown sugar, rice wine vinegar, chili paste, fish sauce. Oops. I'm gonna taste it before I put in that last lime. That's spicy. I like that. It definitely doesn't need the last lime. Okay. I didn't know what to expect, but that tastes good. Let's make sure all the chicken is nice and in here. We're not cooking it until later, so I'll flip things around in a couple of hours. Here's a little close-up of how it's looking before we go into the fridge. But I'm excited. That's really good. Okay, let's put this in the fridge. Okay, so we got the marinade together and our strawberries are nice and syrupy. See if I can show you without spilling it. You see, they're just nice, syrupy, yummy. I'm gonna leave these on the stove with a lid until we come back. Dramatic. So they can cool. And by the time we'll come back, they'll be cool and ready to go in the oven. I mean, in the microwave, not microwave, damn girl, in the refrigerator. So it's nice and cool when it goes on top of the whipped cream later. But I'm really feeling myself a spotless kitchen all before noon. Well, it's 12:08 and dinner is prepped and dessert is prepped. I grabbed a jacket because I think it's a little chilly outside, but all that done and the house is clean. I swept. I'm gonna leave y'all here. I'm not gonna drag y'all to the liquor store with me. Let me know in the comments if y'all want to go to the liquor store. But if you don't know, if you're new here, I was a bartender for a good 4 years. I love cocktails. If y'all want to come to the liquor store with me next time, just let me know in the comments and I'll take you. But I will see y'all tonight when it's time to cook.
Your body, all I want is your body on top of mine. Your body on top of mine.
So let me show y'all what I got from the liquor store for the drinks. I went with a pear vodka because the drink at the sushi spot is not like that neon-y sweet candy green apple vodka. It's more of like a natural. The bartender said it's a red apple vodka, but I've never ever seen that ever anywhere. So I got this pear and elderflower because it's more of like a fresh, you know, light, refreshing taste. Sake, and then obviously ginger beer, and then I have mint in the refrigerator. But we're gonna switch gears and make the whipped cream and the soak for our tres leches cake. I'm gonna make the soak in here. So condensed milk for the soak and get all of that out of there. Like I said, I'm making 2 cakes, one for today and then one to take to my family's house tomorrow. Cream, coffee creamer, which, like I said, this is not by any means traditional tres leches cake, but I doubled down on this pink creamer because it's so good and it's limited edition. It's the Mean Girls limited edition. Obviously, I love it. If you see it, grab it. It's so good. Instead of fighting for my life to mix this up, I'm gonna just put the lid on it and shake it. Thick. Tastes good, tastes good. If I was making something for just me and my man, instead of cutting it with like a coffee creamer, I would do maybe a little Crown, you know, a little bourbon, you know, top it with some whipped cream with a little bit of coffee, instant coffee or espresso powder in the whipped cream with a bourbon soak. Girl, talk about good. If you like coffee, and that's everything, but that's that. Heavy cream for the whipped cream. I have too many of these syrups, so I'm gonna use this vanilla bean to sweeten up the whipped cream. But obviously, if you don't have syrups, just use sugar. I'm just trying to get rid of all this syrup that I have. But I'm gonna put this in the fridge like this and wait until we're ready to eat the cake to whip up the whipped cream so it's nice and fresh and freshly whipped. But now we can soak our cakes, poke holes, and then obviously just pour your soak into the cake. It's gonna look like a lot, but the cake will soak it all up. We're just gonna cover it and put it back in the fridge to give the cake a chance to soak everything up. And I'll pull it back out when we're ready to eat cake. I put my cookbook back in its place on my little bookshelf because we don't really need it for the rest of the recipe. It's just roasting the chicken. That's little baby me. But these are some of the cookbooks I've gotten recently. This one in particular is so fantastic. It's a Black chef. He was on Top Chef and he's Haitian, and the book was photographed by his brother, which I think is so cool. So the cookbook is all Black through and through. And like I said, he's Haitian, so there's a lot of Haitian flavors. This is honestly probably the best cookbook I've ever picked up, period. It's so well put together. I think I want to spend like a whole video just cooking out of this cookbook, because it's baking, it's like, you know, obviously entrees, and there's cocktails and bread recipes in there, so I really want to try it. He's got like a bananas Foster cinnamon roll in there that I really want to try, so we're gonna get into that in an upcoming video, but this is my little collection. But everything is prepped and ready to go. I'll pick you guys back up when it's time to put the chicken in the oven. And once the chicken is in the oven and we make our rice, I'll go ahead and make a cocktail. Okay, it's loud. The kids are here. iPads are going. Computers are going. Can you see it? Computers are going. We just got a great phone call. Y'all will see it in a vlog, but I'm so excited. So if I'm a little smiley, that's why. But we're gonna go ahead and get this chicken in the oven. Turn your iPad down. It's gotta go in this full pan. I'm not cleaning caramelized chicken and pineapple juices out of a baking dish. That's just not gonna happen. I'm gonna put the pineapple on the bottom and then put the chicken on top. And then it says pour all the marinade over everything. I didn't even see that last chicken leg in there. Okay, just because it looks a little bare, I know it's seasoned because it's been in that marinade and I seasoned it before. It just looks a little clear. So I'm gonna put some paprika for color, and then a little bit more of this onion salt. Release me from the shackles of seasoning my food to death. Put that back, put that back, put that back. Where you going? Okay, and then it just says throw it into the oven. I'm getting more and more regular as the video progresses, but I'm gonna go ahead and make a little cocktail. I know Moscow mules are supposed to go in like a mule mug, a copper tin, but I don't have that. And that's like one of my bartender pet peeves. I hate copper mugs.
No, I know shit, you just, you know.
That's the only thing I'm not buying. But I'm not gonna say she want crawfish.
So what are you doing? The chicken with the... I meant to ask you, what time you...
Okay, cute.
Very cute, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it should be. Mmm.
Never about.
Out the oven it goes crazy.
But I don't never talk about it. You the first person I ever talk to about it. It's an avatar, so it's like, but I'm not allowed to really speak.
Okay, clean plates club. The food was fire. We're adding this one to the rotation.
Real hot girl shit. Your body, baby. Can't get enough of your body.
Back. Hey guys, let's debrief on Friday's, no, that was Thursday night's dinner, the new recipe, because there are a few things I would change. The chicken was too spicy for the kids to eat. So when I make it again, I liked it. It was perfectly spicy for me. I like spicy food, but moving forward, I'd probably add the chili paste to taste, you know, like taste the marinade with a little bit of chili paste and push the spice, you know, to something I know the kids would eat. And with the marinade, the recipe said that the sauce would thicken up on its own, but it didn't get thick enough for me personally. So I drained a little bit of sauce from the full pan that I cooked it in and then put it back in the oven for it to get nice and bubbly and thick. And so after it thickened up with the cornstarch in the oven, it was honestly perfect. It was really good. The cilantro on top was necessary. The recipe also calls for topping it with shallots. I forgot to do that, but next time I definitely will. And I think next time I will add ginger to the marinade, but it was so good. I also wouldn't mind that flavor and like a whole roasted chicken. Like I've been wanting to spatchcock a chicken, lay it out on a sheet tray, you know, and roast the whole thing. I think the whole chicken roasted on a bed of pineapples, maybe some lime thrown in there, would be really good. So I think that's how I'm gonna use that recipe next time. But it was fire, 10 out of 10. I'm glad the first new recipe worked out, and it's making me super excited to try another one. But like I said, this is Easter weekend, so we're about to hop into baking my lemon olive oil cake for Easter tomorrow. And then before I arrange my lemons, I'm gonna add a little bit of brown sugar to get molassesy, caramelizey underneath, you know, our lemons. Not too much, because the lemons themselves are gonna release a lot of moisture, you know, and be good at the bottom. But I just want to sweeten it up a little bit, because that was my only complaint when I made this cake the last time, is that the lemons were a little bit too tart. And now we can just lay our lemons in the bottom of the pan. You want them to overlap a little bit, because you don't want your cake batter to seep through the lemons, because if the cake batter seeps through the lemons, then you won't be able to see the lemons. You know, they'll be baked into the cake instead of baked on top of the cake. You know what I mean? Okay, period. Cute. How cute is that? How cute is that? And just like that, our batter goes right on top. I'm gonna preheat the oven to 350 and pull out the recipe. But the Snacking Cakes cookbook is all one bowl, simple, quick cakes. I think the theme of the book is she wanted it to be able to be stuff you could make without going to the grocery store. Like, you should have all the ingredients in your pantry if you like to cook, if you like to bake. So definitely would recommend this cookbook. Y'all are dying, so I'm gonna take this mixture, the lemon zest and sugar, put it on my mixer just so the sugar can kind of rub up against that lemon zest, release some of the oils, and do that while I get the rest of the ingredients together. Don't mind my mop, okay? But that's mixed up. You can see the sugar is kind of chunky from those lemon oils in there. Smells amazing. 4 eggs. Okay, so that's perfect. You can see it's just lighter in color. That's where you want to get it to before we add 2 cups of buttermilk, 1.5 cups of olive oil, and then about 4 tablespoons of lemon juice or an orange liqueur if you have one. Definitely would use that if I had one. I just don't keep orange liqueur in the house. But then you mix that up. Really doesn't taste like olive oil at all. The olive oil just makes the cake really tender, really moist, and like really texturally sound. But this goes straight into our tin. But I'm not gonna push it. I'm not gonna put all that batter in here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this in the oven and then bake this off separately. Maybe into a cupcake or a muffin or something. How I look when I'm baking cakes for real, okay? This is a birthday cake for my friend's birthday photo shoot. I mean, it's perfect if you ask me, but I'm gonna get my friend's reaction on camera. Close your eyes. Okay. Wait, maybe step 2, you're right. Like 2 steps. Okay, cool. I'm so excited. It's so cute. Like, it's really sick. No, the suspense is killing me. Okay. It's so cute. It's so cute. Kennedy, this is so good. I actually love it.
No, this is so cute. All the little baby angels and the gold. I'm so glad I went with gold. It came out so good. You killed it. You kill it every time. I could just stare at it all day.
It's really stinking cute.
I love the little baby angels.
Hey guys, so we are back in the kitchen for the last time in this vlog, and we're about to make black people tacos. They have been ravaging my For You page, so I was like, might as well. I was looking for something just quick and easy. We'll talk about why later. But I did a grocery delivery order. This is ground beef. I got sour cream, lettuce, salsa, some Valentina. You look like Linda Evangelista, and then just some cheese, you know. These sweet and spicy, hot and sweet jalapenos from Trader Joe's, triple platinum in this house. They are so good on everything, but especially a taco. Like I said, we're doing black people tacos, so I got the hard shell tacos. And then for taco seasoning, I got the Taco Bell kind, because I mean, I guess that's good. And then I also got Kinder's, because y'all know Kinder's gets down, they don't play. And then I also got some hamburger seasoning from Grill Masters. I put this on everything. It's also really good on steak. The pantry is literally a mess. It's insane in there. But that's for me to do when I come back from my trip. We'll talk about the trip later in the vlog, but I gotta get lunch on because I want to eat and relax. I don't think I've ever in my life bought a hard shell taco before. I didn't have these growing up, but we did have them at school. But I figured making them at home would be better than public school mildewy cafeteria food. So let's try. Y'all know how to cook taco meat. Like, let's be for real. So I used 2 of these Kinder's taco seasoning mix, but these were like 2 almost like gourmet, you know. They smell really good. These would be really good on like anything. If you wanted to like cook down some pork to put in a taco, chicken, you know, these taste like food. So then I used a Taco Bell seasoning pack just to make it taste, you know, more like that neon fast foody taco. We're gonna sit everything out to make it look like we really did something, okay? Black people taco night. Why ain't nobody tell me the tacos came with the seasoning and the sauce? And the instructions say bake these, so I'm gonna do that. Cheese, yeah. Put the cheese back, please.
Cheese.
Let's make some tacos, Bubba.
Cheese. Eat cheese.
You wanna eat a taco?
Taco.
Taco.
Taco. What's it?
This one ain't open.
Taco.
Are you just gonna eat a shell?
Orange.
Only need 3.
Orange.
Only need 3.
Orange.
Orange.
Eat orange.
Okay, we gotta put the meat in there, okay?
Okay.
Do you do queso or shredded cheese first? Or lettuce? Oh, this is so greedy. Oh. Okay, baby, you gonna make a mess. You cannot run off with the whole thing of cheese. Child, not the cereal. Liam. You gonna try some tacos?
Oh, of course I do.
Okay, I guess this is what they're supposed to look like. I mean, they look pretty solid. It's giving Taco Bell. Go! They're pretty solid.
Yeah, they are pretty solid.
Okay, my hair is getting crazier and crazier, but that is a wrap on our little cook with me video. I obviously did not think we would be making hard shell tacos. That was not the vibe I had in mind, but like I said, plans changed for this week. I'm not gonna be doing all the cooking that I wanted to because we're going on a brand trip. But I got invited on that trip last Thursday, and the trip is Wednesday morning. So I didn't have a lot of time to prep and prepare, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been doing in the meantime. In between time, this is why I look insane, because we're about to be in vacation prep mode. You know, getting my nails done, taking care of my hair. My suitcases are literally sitting on the floor in there. I don't know if y'all can see my suitcases on the floor in there. But girl, we about to go. We about to get flued out. But that is a wrap on today's vlog. Make sure you guys subscribe before you leave. Leave me your thoughts, comments, opinions, feedback in the comments. I've been editing, and some of the footage is a little dark. I don't love that, but I think I'm gonna get a new vlog camera, so I'm in the market for any of those. And I'm super open to feedback on this channel, all the suggestions, and I'm so excited for this trip. So I will see you guys